Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. This treatment, guys, is super exciting because it will help you a lot in your hair growth journey. This will help to repair split ends and damaged ends. It helps to moisturize your hair, making it feel really nice and soft, and also it adds thickness to the hair because it contains a bit of protein. So if you're interested to find out how to make this, please watch and make sure that you watch till the end of the video. So to begin with, you are going to need some regular oats. So these are just your regular oats you get from the grocery store. Now, oats have plenty of omega-6 fatty acids, and these help to repair split ends and damaged ends. It also helps to keep the hair really nice and moisturized, and essentially the protein in oats can also help to make your strands really nice and thick. And if you use it on a regular basis, you will find that your hair is more elastic so that they can withstand, brushing and pulling much better without breakage. So it's really amazing for your hair. So the exact measurements will be in the description box down below, so please check it out for all the ingredients. So next, I added some hot water, allowed it to just rest and for the oats to get a bit softer, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend it up using a hand blender. After blending it up, guys, you can go ahead and strain. So I will be using a recap for this, but feel free to use whatever you have available. Now, once we've strained it, this is what we have. So it looks a bit like oat milk essentially. So I'm just popping this in a pan, and I'm going to go ahead and add in some cornstarch. So for this amount of oats, I added about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm sorry guys, I didn't realize that I did not press record as I was doing this particular part. But add two tablespoons of cornstarch, stir it, make sure that the cornstarch is completely dissolve in the oat milk before you go ahead and pop the whole thing on the stove. So we want to thicken this a little bit more. So go ahead and stir it, and essentially once it starts to get thick, you're ready to take off the stove. Make sure that you're there from the moment you put it on the stove, because if you leave it and come back, it is going to be quite lumpy. So you need to stir as it's heating up and thickening. So after it has thickened like this, so you want to take it off your stove, and then we're going to go ahead and place it in a bowl, and then we're going to work on our next ingredient. Now, just to let you know about the benefits of cornstarch. Cornstarch is also quite beneficial for hair. It just helps to make it softer, shinier, and especially silkier. So if you want to have that silky feel to your hair, definitely use cornstarch in your DIY deep conditioners, because that will certainly give you that. So I just pop that to the side. Next, I use one overripe banana, and we're going to go ahead and add some aloe vera to that. Banana is extremely moisturizing for the hair, guys. I'm sure some of you guys have probably tried banana on your hair before. It helps to make the hair more manageable. It's really soft. It increases the elasticity of the hair, which means that it just prevents the hair from breaking or being prone to breakage. So it's very, very good. Now, aloe vera helps to strengthen your hair. It controls greasy hair. It can also help with an itchy scalp. So some of you guys that have scalp issues, aloe vera will be your best friend. So you want to try that out. It also helps to promote healthy hair growth, and it also has amazing moisturizing properties. I have personally used aloe vera in my hair regimen throughout my journey, and it has been super amazing, and it's one of those ingredients that I will definitely swear by. It works amazing on hair. So after I added those two together, I just blended it using a hand blender, and then we're going to go ahead and strain that in the oats and cornstarch mixture that we made earlier. And trust me guys, when I tell you this deep conditioner is the bomb, it is the bomb. It is so amazing. Your hair will go from dry to super moisturized, and you will be definitely amazed at the result. And I promise you guys, you're going to want to make this more often because it's that good for your hair. So after I strained it, guys, onto the sort of strained the banana and aloe vera mixture into the oats. So I'm just stirring just to make sure, you know, it's combined. The spoon wasn't really doing it really well, so I just used a hand blender again to just, you know, blend it a little bit just to combine everything so I have a smoother texture. So next I'm going to go in with some oil. So this is just the DIY oil that I have sitting around that I'm using here, but feel free to use any other oil. It could be olive oil, aloe vera oil if you have it, or avocado oil, or even argan oil. So use whatever you have available, guys. Now do not use coconut oil though, because it comes in like, you know, it's quite solid in form. So just use like liquid oil and that will be fine. So just stir everything to combine, and then that's pretty much it. This is your conditioner, guys. It's nice and ready, and trust me, this doesn't take long to make at all, and it stores pretty well in the fridge as well for up to 2 weeks, or you can freeze and defrost and use as and when it's needed. So in this next part of the video, I'm going to show you how to use it. If you've been working with me for a while, you would know how I use my deep conditioners, to be honest. So it's not really any different from what I will be doing in this part of the video. So if you wanted to skip, you can. But essentially, the way that I will be applying it to my hair, guys, is the same way. So I always work in sections. As you guys know, I always say it. Super important because it just makes your hair more manageable. It prevents unnecessary tangles and breakage, and it saves you time as well, because if you try and do everything together, then you have more tangles and you spend more time trying to sort that out. Whereas if you just, you know, part of your hair into sections, you would have avoided that essentially. So I'm working this throughout my hair, so from the ends all the way to the roots, just making sure that, you know, every bit of the hair is covered. You can also apply this to your scalp because it has really great scalp properties, just like I explained to you guys earlier. Now I don't think it really gave me a lot of build up, so I think you'll be okay. If you're concerned about build up, definitely apply it to your scalp, but make sure that when you rinse it out, you do rinse it out properly. So after applying it, guys, I just twisted, doing a bantu knot so that that part of my hair doesn't dry out. Then I'm going to move on to the next section of my hair, repeat until the rest of my hair is completely done. So I'm going to do this throughout. Now we recommend deep conditioning your hair once every week or twice a week, depending on how dry your hair gets. Deep conditioning is super important because that's what gives your hair moisture and keep the moisture in your hair for a prolonged period of time. Now moisturized hair doesn't break, okay guys, so you want to make sure that you keep it as moisturized as you can, especially if you find that your hair is dry most of the time. Now I know some of you guys be like, how long will it take for me to see results from this? You know, to be honest, your hair grows every day, so it grows about ½ an inch every single month. So if you're able to retain that length over time, you will definitely notice a difference within like 2 or 3 months. So deep conditioning treatments are there to help you retain the hair that's growing out. So that's why I always advocate for deep conditioning on a regular basis. I don't play with my deep conditioners, guys. I always do it as it's part of my regimen, and that's why I have been able to retain length over time. Now after applying this to your hair, you can leave it for about 45 minutes with a plastic bag on, and then you can go ahead and rinse your hair off with just warm water. You do not need to shampoo your hair after this, unless you're using this as a pre-poo treatment. So yeah, just rinse it off with just warm water and then you're good to go. Just carry on with your normal routine as you would normally. So this brings me to the end of the video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching, and if you did, please thumbs up the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you're not already. Leave a comment in the comment section down below so I know that you've watched, and also if you have any questions, I'm there to help you. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.